Good morning, students. Last week we had an introduction on civics. That I explained what is civics, why we should study civics. Today we are entering into the first chapter of 9th class civics. But CBSE has told in 2020-21, that means the present academic year, due to Corona, we need not study the first chapter. So we are entering into the second chapter, which deals directly about democracy. So we are entering into a democratic system of government. You hear plenty about democracy. But what is real democracy? How it originated? That is what we have to see. Okay, this is an introduction to democracy. This is that we are going to discuss. Here it is written there. There are different kinds of systems of government. Different systems of government. One is nobody is responsible, means nobody rules. So that system of government we call it anarchy. Utter confusion is there. Nobody knows what should be done. Nobody is responsible for any kind of actions or commissions or omissions. Commission means doing something, omission means not doing, omitting. So anything. Such a kind of system we call it anarchy. Then there is nobody. Here then comes another system where one is responsible for everything. For doing and not doing, for committing and not committing, omission. So there is two are there. One is monarchy, another one is dictatorship. The perverted form of monarchy we call it a dictatorship. So monarchy is like ruled by a king, a single person. So when he rules properly, when he takes care of the people and looks after the administration very well, it will be a good administration. So we call that administration as a monarchy. In ancient period, most of the countries of the world, monarchy was going on. Kingship, we call it. Simple meaning of the word is kingship. But the king is responsible for everything. That we have studied in history part. When the power was divided between three organized organs of the government, parliament or legislature, executive and judiciary. So before that, all the three powers were clubbed in one person. But he will be looking after the welfare of the people. When that person doesn't mind the welfare of the people, he becomes a person who just gives orders and don't mind anything. It becomes a dictatorship. That is what we had seen last week by Hitler or previous week by Hitler. So that's a dictatorship. Then comes some rulers together, some persons together they rule. Some. So that is called an oligarchy. Ruled by group of people, and they will be naturally looking after the welfare of the people. There may not be so much selfish motive people, but a few only will decide everything. Others have no role, no share in anything. When those few becomes perverted, means they are not ready to listen to anybody or they are not taking care of the people, we call it a junta. Unauthorized way capturing the power. Unauthorized way. Remove the government, elected or non-elected, and capture the power. This has happened in Pakistan by Parvez Musharraf. He has removed then Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, arrested him and put him in jail and took over the administration. The same thing has happened in Myanmar, then in Chile. So that kind of governments, they are called junta. Means illegal capturing of power. So those, and they will be ruling. Even in Iraq also, Saddam Hussein. So that is junta, the illegal capture of power. So that can. So oligarchy is good, but it's perverted form, wrong form. We call it a junta. Then, when all the people who are living in that area has got a share in the government, we call it a democracy. And democracy, there are two kinds of democracy: direct democracy and representative democracy or indirect democracy. So we are going to see this all because it's a human desire that I also should have a share in the government. It's a human natural human tendency, desire. So that is why it's for all, everybody has got a share in the government. That we call it a democracy. So democracy is a system of government in which power is vested in the people and exercised by them. You see, power is vested in the people, means all, everybody, and exercised by them. The people themselves exercise the power, use their power. In kingship, only king. In dictator doesn't mind anything. He does whatever he likes. In oligarchy, some people, very few, no share for anybody in anything. So that is the democracy. See, people and exercised by them directly or through freely elected representatives. Freely elected representatives will look after the government. So you understand the difference. Directly or through the freely elected, that is known as democracy. Still we will deal it further to clear it. Why is it better? Why do we say that democracy is better than all other forms of government? We are seeing different forms of government. Anarchy, oligarchy, dictatorship, monarchy, junta system. Everything we are seeing. So all these things, why we say, why is this government or democracy is better? Why do we say that? Why can't we go for other one? That is what we are going to discuss in this chapter. See, the term democracy first appeared in ancient Greek political and philosophical thought in the city-state of Athens during the classical antiquity. You see, in ancient Greek, so Greece is a center of civilization. That is why when changes have taken place in Europe, we call it Renaissance. Renaissance means what? Rebirth. Rebirth of what? Rebirth of ancient Greek and Roman civilization. What is speciality of Greek civilization? The people are inquisitive there. Inquisitive means they try and search for knowledge. They go after knowledge. They try to find knowledge. So the Greek people are certainly inquisitive. So So the Greek civilization, ancient Greek civilization, where we do study about many fathers of different subjects. Then you may ask, why are there no mothers? Time being, at that time, now also we know most of part of the world, it is male-dominated society. So when male-dominated society is there, at that time naturally the males were only having the share in everything. They only were thinking about anything. They were only doing. So in ancient Greek civilization, subjects, the father of history, Herodotus, is from Greek. Father of modern medicine, allopathic medicine, Hippocrates, Plato, Aristotle, Socrates, Pythagoras, all these fellows have originated, they are from Greece. So there in that Greece, there is a city-state. A city was country like. And there each citizen had a freedom. So they had a democratic system. That democratic system is a direct democracy. So, and this democratic system was introduced first in Greece by a person named Clisthenes. Clisthenes is the person who introduced democracy in Greek, and he is said to be the father of Athenian democracy. And where did the word come from? The democracy. Democracy means demos, means common people, not highly educated or low educated or no difference. Everybody, common people, all the people are included in that. So that is in Plato's Aristotle's democratic government, direct democracy, there are only 10,000 population. It is not possible. There, if a person is a citizen, he should have a slave in his home. Then only he will get citizenship, because when he goes to look after the governmental system or governmental activity, household activity or the household duties should be done by somebody, otherwise that person will become poor. So if he is able to hire a slave for him, then only he will get citizenship. And every person living in that area were not given citizenship. So there are some criteria. So all the citizens have the right to participate in the government. Okay. So common people and kratos, strength of the common people, strength to control. It is not physical strength. Okay. So that strength of the common people means that is a common. Means simple rule by the people. Kratos means strength, the power. So ruled by the power of the people. That's the meaning of it. So it was in 508 to 500 BC before Christ, before the birth of Christ. So that period only it had started in Athens. In Greece there are two main city-states were there, Athens and Sparta. Sparta was having military dictatorship. From Sparta, where military dictatorship was existing, no intellectual progress we can see, but established excellent military administration was. That is what we see. Aristotle's definition. Aristotle is a father of political science and biology, and he is the teacher of Alexander the Great. This Aristotle, he defines democracy, a rule of the many. Naturally, many are elected, many are there to rule. Majority rule. Government by them. This is what we tell. Majority rule. Two types of democracies are there. That's what I have already told you. One is direct, other one is indirect. Direct democracy is a pure democracy. Means It's a pure correct democracy. That is what Aristotle said. Okay, I am sitting. That's a direct democracy. All the citizens will participate and actively present in the governmental activities, give suggestions, implement the decisions of the government. That is direct democracy. But is it possible now? Can all 130 crores of people to go together to one place and sit together and discuss and decide for the Indian country of India? It's not possible. So what we do? We send representatives to the parliament. So those representatives rule for us. That is known as an indirect democracy. Indirect. It is we don't have directly any role. Only we vote. After 5 years, they will come to us asking, please send me back to the parliament. If we are unhappy, we'll say, thank you very much, go and sit in your home, we will send our person. If we are happy with him, okay, you go and continue with your administration. So, that is the democracy. So, here it is indirect democracy. Indirect democracy is existing at present everywhere in the world. Little bit direct democracy is present, prevalent in Switzerland. Not still that also not completely direct democracy. There, the people can take a decision. They can gather together and take a decision, and the government is bound to listen to it. In India, if all 125 crores people gather together and take a decision, if the government tells no, so that is the difference. Okay, so indirect democracy is a bit difficult to implement because people don't have time also, and now everybody is citizens. So all those things included. So direct and indirect democracy. The system of direct and indirect thinking itself has come from Greece, and it is Aristotle, the father of political science, is the base or from where this kind of thinkings have come up. See, this is another important figure in the history of democracy. That's Abraham Lincoln. Was a president of United States of America. He was shot dead by Wilkes Booth in 1865. There was a civil war between the white and black, or the North sections and South sections of United States of America. Civil war means war inside the country. By the same country, two groups of people, when they fight, we call it a civil war. So that civil war. So he wanted that slavery should be abolished. Other groups of people were not ready. So the war was fought. Ultimately, the group led by Abraham Lincoln team who supported to abolish democracy as one. So slavery was, Slavery was abolished by Abraham Lincoln. So in 1865. So he told the speech, government of the people, by the people, for the people. See, usually we hear this much only. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. That is what's. So this modern period, I know that little changes are there. Okay, that I will tell you in this. So this is a government of the people, by the people, for the people. This is what we call it a democracy. So that is. He tells again, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. If your friend is there who wants to speak, you are very strong and tell him that, shut up. Then you don't have the desire, right to speak. When you give others their rights, then only we have got the right to speak. And this person Abraham has got a right to speak like that. When the civil war was going on, There was some financial assistance as a president, some financial assistance should be given to the southern states who were fighting against him. Meetings of the ministers and president along with other ministers, there was a meeting. So what was the decision? Some finance should be given or not? All the members of the cabinet told no. As a president, he told all the no's will go, only one yes will remain. As a president will remain, and the financial assistance will go to the southern state. That is American president. That is why he is considered as a great American president. So he given, even if the war was going on against them, fighting was going on against them, as a president, it is his duty to see that all the citizens are equal. They have their right to protest, but it is his duty to keep them, provide the facilities as a president of the country. That is Abraham Lincoln. That Abraham Lincoln. That's why people respect him. Now we will see in the first chapter, we see Chile, Poland, Myanmar. All these countries were 1950s, we can say they were democratic, then they changed into dictatorships. Again, the people are coming back to democracy. Why do we come back to democracy? Because we found that democracy is better than the dictatorship. Earlier we were having democracy, then came dictatorship, again people demanded for a democracy. So Chile, it is a South American country, Poland is a European country, Myanmar is an Asian country. Why do people for democratic government? But one important thing we must remember, for a better functioning of democracy, this is important. All the members of the society must be equal. Can everybody be equal? Is it possible equality? Never. Are you equal? Am I equal with others? No. Height differences are there. Size differences are there. Eyes differences are there. Sound differences are there. Facial differences are there. If it is not that, we cannot identify. These are natural. That should be there. Then what is equality? Equality is in the mind of the person who deals with others. He may be black or white, or he may be literate or literate, rich or poor, but I am bound to treat them as equal. Sometimes I may not do that. That also sometimes not possible. If you are in the class, I can make you tell me something more. You both, two cadets can come to the class little late, 10 minutes late to the class. One boy comes to the class, I will tell him come inside. Other boy, I tell him wait outside. Then others look, it is injustice. I am treating him unequally. But the boy who has, there is a reason he has asked me, sir, because of the reason I will come late to the class, so I permit him. Another person has taken his own chance and he went off. He was not ready to come to the class in time. He simply wasted the time and comes. So, but I treat them unequally. So, can I do equality there? No chance. So, what is equality? Equality is in the mind of the person, and he should see that others should not blame him because of his action. Now, when I do it, the members who are sitting in the class will not blame me because they know that this boy had sought my permission and gone out. Other boy has not taken my permission. So they will say, correct, such action is correct. So that is it. So the society should feel happy his action is correct. So that is important. So that is important. All members of the society must be equal. Okay, so here it is Poland. Here it is Poland. This is Chile. Myanmar is here. Okay, so here. Myanmar. This is Myanmar. Sorry, this one. This is Kazakhstan. This is this countries. See, so those countries where dictatorships were. There is the first chapter is there. Our details are, and they have left that dictatorship and they have come to democracy. So democracy is important. Now we will see next day. So what are the identification marks of democracy? Okay. Thank you very much. What is Junda? I have written here. Okay. But we can find out political group that rules a country after taking over power by force. For your clear understanding of the word Junda, I have given a meaning of it. Okay. Thank you very much.